Do you want to see Pimp Pimp
Yes.
Donatello? Hold on.
You said pimp. I want to see
She
it.
said pimp, and we're talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What's it's Donatello in a tuxedo, but it looks like a pimp.
Yo, yes.
Donatello iced out.
Does he not look like a pimp? Even like
Yo, Donnie out there.
even like the purple and shit.
Big
Oh
Donnie
my
out here.
god, he really does. Oh my lord, that's amazing.
This is a Valiant Star podcast. Enjoy.
What's good, beautiful nerds and nerdettes? Welcome back to another episode of Nerds Be Like podcast, episode 91. And as always, it's me, Lenny, and the boys, Dan,
What's up?
Patty,
Yeah.
Eric,
Hi.
and Antonio.
Who? Me?
Today's topic, we will doing shows that you never thought were Isekais.
Is it just shows?
Shows, and I also did movies, yes. It's a
Okay.
mix.
Both of
But
them.
I think mostly shows, I would have to say.
As we say in the business. Both of them.
Actually, it's mostly movies.
Both. Is it mostly movies? Okay, I was wrong then.
Well, no, I think the title is just Isekais you didn't realize were
Yeah,
a thing,
Isekais
or
you
something
didn't
like
realize. I forgot the title. Don't worry about it.
That's okay.
But before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and ding the motherfucking bell button.
Absolutely. Just obliterate it.
Literally.
Demolish the bell.
From
And the like
existence.
button.
Yeah.
And the subscribe button.
And make sure you join our community Discord so they keep up to date with us. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the news.
And before we get into happy stuff, so in the past week, the composer for a lot of Dragon Ball music, Shunsuke Kikuchi, I believe is how you say it.
Yes. Kikuchi.
Kikuchi died at the age of 89. That is very upsetting. However, 89. That is quite a long
Lived
time.
A good life.
That's a good age.
You know?
Rest in peace.
May you rest.
All right.
Not for the lightning round.
Yeah, lightning round. All right. First up, the DC fandom. It's back. Returning October 16th. This is very poggers.
Either you were gonna say it or Toads is gonna say it.
This is PogChamp. That's it. I'm excited. The last
So you-
one was awesome.
We have our episode
Yeah.
for that.
That's
18th.
I think that was the first time you came back after your break, right?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That's great.
We're probably gonna be getting the same, not the same trailers, but the same properties.
Batman
for-
trailer.
Yeah, probably just
Perhaps,
like updated.
So yay.
Yes. Now, speaking of DC, Vincent Kartheiser has been casted as Dr. Jonathan Crane / the Scarecrow in Titans. I don't know who this is, but Scarecrow is pretty cool. I'm a fan of
Eric,
him.
what was the name of Scarecrow? Like the Joker-esque name that you brought up?
Oh, the
Like the
Oh
headline.
my god! I
It's like the,
don't remember
the Prince of Scare or something like that.
the Prince of Panic. That was so gross. I can't believe they used that to promote it. They're like, the Prince of Panic, Dr. Jonathan Crane will appear in Titans. I said,
Ooh.
ew.
That's bad.
Ew.
That was hilarious. That's why it caught my eye.
That's really funny.
I don't like that.
So in the middle, I don't know. Titans is kind of
Yeah.
weird for me.
I mean, I just like Scarecrow in general.
Yeah.
I
I
just
think
haven't
I think
seen
he's
Titans.
cool.
We'll see.
All right. Speaking of casting, Finn Wittrock has been casted as Guy Gardner in HBO Max's Green Lantern series. Why is there another Green
So-
Lantern thing?
Bro, this is the one that they said that's going to tie into the movies with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart
Yeah.
that they're putting off.
I mean, they totally
Yeah.
just skipped Jon Stewart over
Yes.
Yeah,
because of Zack Snyder, but I don't know.
I'm iffy on this one.
it depends what they're going to do and
Yeah.
how high budget it is.
Because if it's a good enough budget, I have faith in HBO. But like It's Green Lantern. So I also don't have faith in it.
I mean, it
I don't
can't
know.
get any worse.
I was gonna say the costume can't get worse.
Yeah, you got a good
Realistically,
point. You got a
So
good
in the
point.
middle again or something.
But
I
it
don't know.
could
Hey,
be as worse as it was. It can't get worse, but it
Perhaps.
could also not get better. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
it's
just
all
saying.
downhill from here.
Oh, uphill
that's
from
your.
here.
That's Patty's words.
Oh god.
Something like that. Oh, speaking of things that are downhill from here, Stargirl has been renewed for season 3 on the CW. We can just move on if we really want to. I'm totally fine with just moving on.
I'm okay with it. I just want to. I mean, maybe later Eric can tell me what's going on with that because I know he's sort of in that up to date. Maybe
Yeah, we'll watch it.
That's
eventually,
unfortunate.
I kind of want to see it. So yeah.
We're gonna give that
Okay.
a no comment out of 10. Heard that?
That's fine. Let's go.
All right. So
Shazam.
speaking of things that are only uphill from here,
Yo,
Oh, it
transitions are
is. I
flawless.
didn't even. Okay, I said Shazam, but I didn't even know that was the next thing.
all right, I might butcher this, so
Oh yeah, go ahead.
be with me. Ui Watukafu. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I think that's what you said last night too.
That's what I said the other day when I was trying to figure this out. But he has been casted in the Black Adam film, role currently unknown.
He's playing
Just like him. I don't know
a
who this guy
young
is.
The Rock, bro. He stars
Yeah.
in Young Rock as a young fucking
The
Dwayne
Rock.
Johnson. Yeah, I can't say it.
But so like is he good though? Is he good?
No, he's
mid,
like
bad?
flawless. Like that's how I
Okay,
expect
okay.
Dwayne to act when he was young. Like it's a good show. I've watched I think there's like 8-9 episodes out. I've seen at least 7.
That's on
I'm not
Peacock,
caught
right?
up. Yeah, it's
Okay,
really good.
all right.
Mhm.
I was gonna cancel my Peacock, but probably not for that. I know. I'm gonna keep
No,
it.
it's funny. It's funny. We'll watch
Okay.
an episode, Patty. You'll see what it's like.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll think about it.
Okay.
All right. I
Speaking
don't,
of
have a
thinking- no.
I don't have a transition for this one because I already used casting. But casting for the role of Percy Jackson is underway, and they are looking for someone who can play a 12-year-old. And
Yeah.
Oh,
this-
Tom Holland. Tom Holland.
Thi-
Tom Holland.
Oh my
No,
god.
I think the mo- I
someone
think the
who can-
moment
no,
that-
no, someone who can actually act,
Act,
right? So
yeah.
not Tom Holland.
Okay, my
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I just
See,
saw
because
12-year-old.
it's a 12-year-old, right? So that
The
means that they're
moment-
keeping it accurate to the book. So they're gonna want good people. So
The
Yeah, you see.
moment you see like the last part of that sentence, you know exactly where this is going with these two.
yeah, you know.
I hate them
You
so
already
much.
know. But I am that is big pog because that means that this time around the movies are going to be accurate to the books
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
because he starts off as a 12-year-old in the book, whereas in the
Oh
first
yeah,
movies
Logan
he was like
Lerman.
he was like 16
He was
in
like
the first
16.
movie.
Yeah.
It's just like
And Annabeth was
pause.
fucking brunette and not
Don't
blonde.
mind me.
I'm still pissed off about that. I don't know
care. You know who that is?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
my pick for Zatanna. Oh,
Yeah, that's
You know.
different.
even though it's not gonna happen because she's
Yeah.
white. But let's move on.
All right.
So yeah, yay.
Big yay. Speaking of Disney properties, Marvel has hired Chinaka Hodge as
You
its
are
head
amazing
writer.
today.
Shut up, I'm tired. For its Ironheart Disney Plus series. I don't know anything about anything here.
I think the reactions to this was like a really good get for Ironheart. Like I don't know what she's been in to like react in the same way, or like what she's done outside of Snowpiercer.
Yeah,
But it looks like it's like a good choice all
I
around.
don't know enough about that. I haven't watched any of that Snowpiercer thing because I don't
Yeah.
want to, because I don't want the movie like tarnished for me in any way.
Are you talking about the Willy and Wonka sequel?
Yeah, the Willy
Yeah.
Wonka sequel,
Right.
Exactly what
one of
it
the
is.
greatest movies of all time.
Oh
Anyways,
my god.
pause. Never mind.
Speaking of greatest of all time,
are we?
all right, I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay.
Speaking of potentially the greatest of all time, we'll have to see. But Amazon renews Invincible for seasons 2 and 3.
Big yes.
Yeah, reading on Twitter, I just saw that this was just people wanted it before the first season was even over. I haven't watched it because I don't really care enough
So
to watch
good.
things on
I
Amazon.
want to watch it now.
It's
I
after
so
still gotta
hearing
get
good.
stuff.
around to it. Yeah.
Y'all suck.
I have heard it's.
I
I'm
know, I
lazy.
feel-
I don't care enough.
I
It's good.
care, but I am lazy.
Yeah.
It's like if it's too much of an effort to go find it, then I don't care.
It's
But
really
I,
not.
I've only heard that it's really good. So
All I know is the title sequence gets bloodier and bloodier.
Yeah, we almost had one of those last night on the.
Yeah, when we we were
we were doing the
brainstorming.
logo.
Yeah,
oh jeez.
It looked good.
that was
And
funny.
then Dan lost it. I was like,
I
no.
lost it. The fuck was it? Okay.
Speaking of lost sagas,
Yes. Well, I saw it. Dominique Fishback lands lead in new Transformers follow-up to the Bumblebee prequel.
So it is a follow up.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
What the hell?
The way they like are describing
Who is
this
that?
next movies for Transformers are all after Bumblebee in the different timeline.
Thank fucking.
So they're saying they want to make him good. Heard that.
Yeah. Yep.
That's kind of weird.
A little bit,
It's
but
not.
I
Honestly,
see why.
they should just. Can we just go back to like the Michael Bay era of Transformers movies?
Patty, I don't
mean,
know what you're talking about. I'm
Megan
gonna be real
Fox?
honest.
I
with
just
it?
really
Oh,
like
God.
big
Megan
robots
Fox?
fighting
I
big
don't know
robot
that far.
dinosaurs.
Patty's what we call smooth bearing. He just wants to see the explosions.
Hell yeah.
We want to watch Bad Boys? Or-
He did give Godzilla.
When it
vs. King
comes
Kong
to
10 out of 10.
Transformers movies,
Don't
I
start
don't
there.
care about the story. I just want to see
Yeah.
big robots fight each other.
yeah.
You know what
That's
I
how
mean?
I feel about
Yeah.
Pacific Rim.
That's
But I
why
like Pacific
Godzilla vs King Kong is a 10 out of 10 movie, and there's we can move on.
Speaking of moving on, we can move on
Speaking of
to,
moving
to
on, we can
straight up
move on.
news.
Yeah, let's move
Yo,
on.
that's
Straight up
crazy.
news.
Because
So
you know
anyway,
what
moving on.
happened this week in straight up news? We
What
got
What
a
happened?
trailer for
Wow.
Disney's Pixar's
Say it
Luca.
one more time.
Is it
Wow.
just
Disney's
Pixar's?
Pixar's.
I think
It's
just
Pixar, but
Well, it's
it is
Disney
under
Pixar,
Disney.
but it's
Yeah.
Disney's Pixar.
That
There's
just
two
sounds
possessives because Disney owns Pixar, which is doing Luca. So it is Disney's Pixar's.
Oh, I thought
He's
it.
got a
But
point.
You're right. Just don't
I'm
say it
right,
like
it's
that.
just weird.
Okay.
It's
You're
right. He's right.
Just
The
don't
English
do it.
language
no,
is
it's
just
like that
wrong.
Falcon line. He's not a line, but he's right.
Either way, we got a Luca trailer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I like it. There was much more Italian in it, even though Eric thought it was going
No
to take
idea.
place in Brazil for some
I
reason.
had no idea. Nobody wanted to inform
So
me, or I wasn't
dumb.
listening.
I
You
don't
weren't
think you were
listening.
listening. I think everyone knew.
Everybody
way,
knew from
It
the
was,
Either way, I'm
start.
pretty,
special,
it was
and
pretty
I'll admit it.
obvious. It was pretty obvious. Yeah.
Well,
Like
not
it's
to me.
like that the architecture is not even close to Brazilian. If anything, it's closer to like Greek on the Mediterranean. That's
Mm.
just because it's Mediterranean.
Maybe because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
It's
That
probably
might have
'cause
been
you-
like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I
Probably
pay
'cause
attention
you
to a
weren't paying
lot,
attention.
but like
I think you said you thought it was Mexican.
No,
I
he
said somewhere down there.
Yeah, you said some
said
like,
Latin America.
Central, yeah,
Thank you.
Latin America.
Yes.
Either way,
I want to talk about mermans.
yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna be honest. I'm Italian. I don't know where the mer people came from.
I'll look it up right now. You go ahead and talk about it.
But
I like the joke at the end.
oh, the stupido.
Yeah, like they're learning.
Oh yeah,
the
hold on,
le-
I gotta watch this. I haven't watched it yet.
I
They're
watched it
learning
before
how
we
to-
started.
they're learning about the language, and then they obviously learn the bad stuff first, and it just comes out when they're talking to like.
God, it'd be
Otherly
they would
weird.
never would because it's Pixar. But if they just started like cussing in Italian,
Yeah.
so funny.
I know this soundtrack is gonna be the only thing you listen to for like a month.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be like Italian classics. It's gonna be great. I swear, if they don't get Buccelli on there for like at least one track, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, you tell them.
Exactly.
Pixar.
Get on it.
I know. Last time we talked about
Disney's Pixar.
no it no we talked no I mean the topic was we talked about Pixar games, so
Yeah,
we have ideas, man.
we do. Especially that Bambi game.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Eric, did you find anything about the mermaid part or the merman?
It's like sirens mostly.
I don't know if that's not necessarily relevant, but like, yeah, that's gonna be
I mean, maybe
that
just
integral
because
to the story.
I think it's just because they're on the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Wait, the dad in this movie just.
I like
Just the
that-
butcher. No, I love that.
I like that the cat looks like the dad. I always like that shit in animation.
Oh yeah, it does.
'Cause he got the mustache.
I like the idea.
And we also like briefly discussed that like this is we have mentioned in the past in the straight up news before, but it is not going to be a premiere access movie.
Yeah. So how do
It
you guys
is not.
feel about that? Because it's gonna go straight to Disney Plus, and it's not Premiere Access.
I like Soul.
I know the Pixar
Just like
employees
Soul.
don't like it.
I
I
know
love
Pixar
Soul.
employees hate that, which
They don't
makes
like that
sense
at all.
because that's just making less money for them.
Yeah.
And I mean, if Soul had a bigger budget than Raya, and I just don't understand that.
I don't like they're just arbitrarily giving movies premiere access, and it feels like there's no like rhyme or reason as to why.
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
I mean, Black Widow.
Yeah,
I mean, so far it's just been the two, like the ones that have come out has just been like actual Disney studios, but I don't get why they're doing it. I mean,
And
I
I
get why
haven't-
they're doing
it's-
it with Black Widow, but still, it's weird.
it's like there hasn't been a good movie released through premiere access yet,
Yeah,
and there won't, and the next one won't be.
yeah.
So it's just
So
weird.
Soul would have been a good one because
Soul
it's
would have been a
very,
good one.
it's
Luca's
a really good one.
probably gonna be a good one.
Honestly,
It's
I don't
odd.
think Luca's gonna be like a top tier Pixar movie, but I'm definitely gonna be biased for it.
It's gonna be like
It's gonna be decent.
slightly above average.
Yeah,
You know,
but like I'm gonna love it as much as the top tier.
it's not gonna be anything special, but it's not
Above
gonna
like
be
Monsters University.
I would
Well,
say,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's like around there.
Okay.
It's like
Can we talk about how Monsters University wasn't bad for something that came out like
Recent.
It was pretty good.
somewhat recent, and it was like a reboot of Monsters Inc. Like I
Yeah,
actually
it
liked
was-
Monsters
I
University.
kind of liked it too.
I
It
like
was pretty good. I was a fan.
Watch party.
Yo, I'm down. I want to watch Monsters University
Okay.
again. All right, and I think with that out of the way, we're done talking about Luca. So let's talk about Marvel's Phase 4 movie slates. So recently, we've gotten confirmation for, I don't know, were these all confirmed recently, Eric, or is it? just some of
Eric's
these?
muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you
Okay,
if
so
you go
these
to
were,
the
Yeah,
Marvel
titles
chat,
for most.
there's the trailer they released.
and it was giving all these dates.
Yeah, you'll see. Even if you like go into it, like you don't have to have really like any audio in, but like there's there's a little bit at the beginning. There's a little bit of like Stan Lee's speech.
But it just starts giving off dates, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like towards the middle, it starts releasing like a little bit of footage from Eternals that we see.
Ah,
Yeah.
And these weren't even all the ones that they included in that because the Fantastic Four movie,
Yeah.
they
Do you
just
wanna
showed, like,
read-
the logo.
Do you want to
for
read
it
off
with,
the
like
the dates?
yeah. So let's read off the dates real quick. So
Yeah.
first we have Shang-Chi, which is coming out.
Shang-Chi.
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 Shang-Chi. Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
I apologize.
It's
Shang-Chi,
okay, yeah.
which is coming out September 3rd, 2021.
Sorry, Eric.
We have
apology formal
Shut up.
on the podcast, Dan.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one that fucked it up too. Okay, that's great. We got Eternals coming out November 5th, 2021. Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th, 2021.
I can't fucking remember this this
Honestly, I
movie
don't
title.
want
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, this one actually had a trailer, didn't it?
No.
Oh no, okay, it didn't. I was gonna say because if it did, I
No.
don't remember it coming out at all.
No,
No.
it has not gotten
Yeah.
anything.
It would.
Okay, it should.
Yeah,
But
what is it?
more importantly, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness,
And his mother.
March 25th,
And his mother.
2022.
Oh my God.
Then after that, Thor: Love and Thunder, May 6th, 2022. You put 21, but it's fine.
You're right. Fix
Oh.
it, asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Okay.
said it right.
Oh Jesus! Look what you did.
You know
Nice,
what?
Dan.
Oh my
Hold on,
god!
hold on.
So
Hold on, hold on, hold
stop!
Okay.
Nice, Dan. Nice, Dan. Nice,
Oh my
Dan.
god, this is.
You're a rookie right now. What are you doing?
Those are rookie numbers.
After that
Hey.
is going to be Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, July 8th, 2022. Then it's going to be The Marvels, November 11th, 2022.
Which is Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah.
And then there's Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Okay, yeah, I said that right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
February 17th, 2023. And then last that we know of right now is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th, 2023.
Yeah.
They mostly just gave like dates and like
Yeah.
two subtitles for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
They put Fantastic Four in the video too, but like nothing.
Yeah, it was.
I think it's
it
all
was just
but
like the
all-
logo
yeah.
flashed.
So all the sequels here have like a subtitle and aren't just like 3, except for Guardians. Well, Guardians already had that naming convention, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just their thing.
Black Panther got reworked, so I feel like that
Yeah.
was reworking. Thor,
I think that's the one I'm most skeptical of, just because of everything
Ah.
that's happened.
I've been skeptical. You know me.
It's just hard to do
With
it in the
that
first
name,
place.
I'm interested. That's the one I want the trailer for the most
Yeah,
because I want to know something about it.
It's filming next. That and Captain Marvel.
Because that name is like really interesting. Like,
What, Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, Wakanda Forever.
Well, I think
It's
it's.
a very-
Did we talk about it? Something like it's gonna be more based on Wakanda than
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Panther
I think
himself.
so. Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's. But I don't know if that was a TV show or if it was this.
no, I think it was this.
No, it was
or I think
this.
it was. I don't know.
Well,
'Cause
it
there
could be
was supposed to be.
both.
There was supposed to be
Yeah.
a TV show. I forgot about that.
Um,
I just think I think a lot of these, we're all just looking forward to, and then there's some that we just don't care about, like in the slightest.
I mean, the
Yeah, like
Marvels
Spider-Man.
looks kind of interesting. I'm not
For
gonna
me,
lie.
it's Spider-Man, and like kind of the Marvels, but like that's mostly because the only thing that's like making me interested in it is Monica Rambeau.
Will they have Miss Marvel
and Miss
too?
Marvel.
Yeah,
I
like
forgot
Miss
about
Marvel.
that.
That's
Yeah.
about all 3 of them. So, like at this point, why would you name a sequel to Captain Marvel The Marvels? You know what I mean? Like it's. I don't think it's going to be. It doesn't sound like a sequel to me. It sounds
It
like
doesn't. It sounds
its
like
own now.
Yeah.
It's like the beginning of a new franchise.
Yeah.
It's kind. It's kind of feel like Mortal Kombat. We're not gonna get into it, but it feels like that. Where like they say 4, but like the first one is kind of a prequel-y kind of thing.
Well, you know what else they could be doing? They could be creating their own. You know how she had her own like Green Lantern type thing?
Oh,
I feel like
yeah.
they're trying to go that way with space because you can't really do that with Guardians because that's more of a team. But this, you can have a team of Marvels, and they've all been Captain Marvel at one point, and there's more than just them 3 as Captain Marvel.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So I can
I
see
think-
where they're going with that.
they could definitely do that. But I also feel like Ms. Marvel's gonna do sort of the same thing that Spider-Man did, which is like, no, space is too much for me. I'm gonna stick to the ground level, because that's
Oh
like,
no,
I mean, for
I
the
don't
time
think she's-
being, yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm not
She's
saying
like-
like from here on out.
14.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like she's gonna like stay on the ground for a bit. And she's gonna have this
I
epic
still
adventure
think
here.
fucking Doctor Strange with what we saw from WandaVision. I want to see
Oh,
that the most
definitely.
right now.
That's gonna tie
There
into a lot.
was
There's
I don't-
so much that it's already that like we can't that we're like theorizing about, and it's gonna fucking just open up the window to so many more things.
Yeah, I feel like that one, Thor, and Quantum Mania can all be its own, and the rest are.
Yeah,
interconnected somehow.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense right now. If they're trying to move
besides
towards
like Guardian, I feel like Guardian's just gonna be off on their own.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna try to get what's her name back.
Gamora.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't talked about this yet, but we've seen just a tiny bit of footage of the Eternals,
Yes.
which again, I know they said Gemma Chan is
the lead.
the lead, but I mean, I think what Kevin Feige's words were, it was if there had to be a lead, it would be Cersei. Which tells me like there really isn't one.
That gives
but
me fairy tale vibes. Where like Natsu's supposed to be the lead, but like he also isn't.
Yeah, like My Hero.
No, because Deku's the lead and he's bad, but we don't have to talk about that right. That's for another episode.
Oh God.
Just another day.
See,
I
Lenny's still here.
I just really. Oh shit! I almost put in the wrong. I just really like that shot with like the team lineup. Like that looks like modern day too. I could be wrong.
I think it spans across. They said time.
Yeah.
So
Please-
who knows how far they're gonna go?
Just get a little bit of like because you got I think more of the old timey western. With We see what's
You
her
know what
face,
it
Selma
might
Hayek.
be?
What?
So maybe this movie just like focuses more on the character Cersei, and then like the ones to follow focus on each of the other characters more. Kind of like how Falcon and Winter Soldier focused on Falcon more.
I don't know. I just think that
I feel like
the
that makes the
wording was
most
weird.
sense.
I think what he meant was like, yeah, this team is a team. It's like Guardians. But if you had to put a label on who is,
Oh,
The focus on-
she'd be like the Quill.
yeah,
Okay.
I think it's more team based, whereas the Avengers is more Iron Man and Captain America, like at the forefront.
I don't know. Angelina Jolie looks too good to not be at front and center. I'm just saying.
Jesus. This guy.
What? How are you not gonna put Angelina Jolie
So weird.
in the like as like? Oh, all right, maybe. All right, maybe.
I get what you're saying, but what you're saying are weird.
I don't know, because what's his name? Richard Madden.
Yeah.
He looks like the lead too. You don't just take.
I mean, in that shot, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like they're all
Like everyone looked good. Like they look like in the shot where like the quick one goes into frame. Like those costumes look pretty good, and like I think we've seen that set built, like the on set photos. Like even the guy we said looks like Captain America in that shot.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Because Angelina Jolie kind of looks like Black Widow when she had blonde hair.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Sick.
I don't like it. I had to turn off the screen.
But I think that one's gonna be out there, but really good, especially with the fact that the director of that.
Oh, the Academy Award winning director.
Yeah, she won. Is it now or is this her second one?
This is like she has two. She got two from that, I think.
Oh, okay.
But like either way, y'all can promote it now.
The fuck out of you can milk the shit out of it.
Academy Award winning director.
Yeah, so like everything preceding that, like after that trailer, it's just more like logo reveals, animated.
A whole Black Widow trailer that we didn't need.
Yeah, that went for a while.
Bro, for like the 8th time.
So
That Guardians thing looks interesting though, because it's different from what the first version was.
Which one?
I mean, everyone was different because the Black Panther 2 was a little different. The Guardians Volume 3, that looks a little different. Because that bottom part looks like a distress signal.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, it's crazy how we were talking about this last night. And it like it literally looks the same, but the bottom, the volume. Yeah. I like it.
I've had to guess. I think that distress signal might be like definitely connected to Rocket, because I know that he's more...
It's at the end of his story.
Yeah. So maybe
Sadly.
like his pal or something calls him up.
Tough.
But it is weird that they still had the Fantastic Four stuff, but nothing really in there.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to talk about it because we have nothing. We have John Watts directing it, but it's different though. It's gonna be a different movie than him directing Spider-Man because this is all Marvel, and it's not. You know what I mean?
Nothing connected to Sony. No, I don't think no constraints. He's be able to do his own stuff.
Yeah, like because at that point he had to answer to what 2 studios.
Yeah.
Now you just got one, and they're like, "Yeah, you did a good job. What's your pitch for Fantastic Four?" They got to start casting
What
for
you
that
got?
soon. It makes
How much you want to bet they have already? Some people in the already like in the pipeline, I guess. Like,
so how far are they in filming right now? Thor's about to end next month filming, so that means Black Panther and the Marvels should start.
Yeah, because Shang-Chi's done, obviously. Eternals already finished. No Way Home just finished as well. Doctor Strange I think just finished as well. Thor's about to. Black Panther about to start. Marvel's about to start.
Ant-Man's about to start. She said, like, she tried on her costume, her new costume.
Yeah.
What's her name?
And which, by the way, speaking of costumes, I think we're gonna get this phase is definitely the phase of comic accurate costumes.
I hope so.
Especially since with Captain America and Wanda now.
Wanda. Marvel leaks.
You miss Marvel stuff as well? Yeah.
Oh, yo, that costume looked really good.
It looked exactly like how it looked in the
Like,
comics.
Yeah. I saw it and I was like,
It was
wow.
pretty pog. Not gonna lie.
And even in Guardians, we might see those same costumes in Love and Thunder. Very 90s inspired, I guess you can say. I don't know, something like that. But that's it for straight up news, correct?
Yes, sir.
I assume
Cool.
so.
Yeah. Sounds. I forgot. you and Lenny are gonna be charging this, so I probably should have taken straight up. But it's
It's fine, because you know
Alright.
what we're doing this episode? We're talking about Isekais you didn't realize were Isekais.
By the way, did you guys introduce the month, or we're not doing that?
No, we did not, but this is a
Oh.
good time to do that. So,
Cool.
me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Eric were talking one day, and we realized that I forget what day that exactly, but sometime next week is going to be Goku Day. And because of that, we're like, hey, I also wanted everybody to watch, and also coming up is the anniversary of Studio Ghibli films being put on HBO Max. So we're like, hey, that's 2 anime-oriented episodes right there. Why don't we just make the whole month anime-oriented? So this month, the month of May, is going to be Anime Month.
Do you want to spell it out?
Mhm.
Because I like that
And
shit too.
Yeah. In other words, anime.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
it's a little pun for y'all. But yeah, I mean, most of this month it'll be carried by Antonio and Lenny. This is
Mhm.
I think we might have a Minnesota. We still gotta Eric and I still maybe gotta talk about what we're gonna do for that. But yeah, so pretty much the entire month you're gonna get some anime stuff.
Yes, sir.
It could end up being, if this goes well and we ends up coming out really nice. We might, depending on how you guys want to go about it, we can definitely like keep going with this tradition next year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
So because like
There's
these
so much
ideas, I
stuff.
think were really interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so without further ado, you guys can take that away.
All right. So before we get too deep into this, I know that we've talked about it by ourselves, but I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast. So let's just talk about what an isekai is. So in short, isekai is a Japanese word that translates to in another world. And that term has been used to talk about shows where a character is usually, sent to another, either they die and they're reincarnated, or somehow they're just teleported into another world that they're unfamiliar with. Usually it's like a fantasy, video game-esque world. However, that's not always the case, and sometimes it's even the other way around, where it's a person from a fantasy world
Oh.
getting sent to like the modern, realistic world.
Yeah.
But either way, it's somebody being transported to an unfamiliar world that they have to they're either trying to get back to their original world or trying to adjust to the one that they're in. And that being said, the first one that we're going to talk about is probably the one that is influenced and like kind of started all this without anybody really realizing, or people realized it, but not everybody has. That's Alice in Wonderland.
Bum bum bum.
So Alice in Wonderland is probably the one you think of first when you think of isekais that aren't anime or manga or video games, but also just like, it's the first one you think about when you're just like, hey, what's something that I know of that I didn't think about at first? It's like the first thing that you're like, you take a double take on. And that's because it's obviously, like, as the name would imply, it's Alice going to Wonderland. And Wonderland is a world that's very unfamiliar, even to those who are in it. And
So
I think the whole...
is we talk about you talk about the original one, right?
I'm talking about all interpretations of it.
Oh,
so
okay, okay.
the actual story, like even the book itself, is an isekai because it's
Right,
Alice.
that's what I meant. I meant the
Yeah.
original one.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what everything's based off of. So
Yeah.
everything, the act of Alice going to Wonderland is what makes it an isekai. It's because she's literally going to another world. Because Wonderland is just like a imaginary world, and it's also started the whole trope of trying to get back to your original one. So Alice goes through Wonderland, trying to like get through it so she can then find a way to get out and go back to where she, the regular world where she's originally from. And I don't think there's really much else to say about that. It just kind of cemented the whole idea of, getting trapped in a different world. And I think that's what makes it so interesting. It's because like that's pretty much what started it. Like obviously like manga and anime is popularized it, but besides that, like it came from stories like Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. So you mean that's like one of the early versions?
Yeah, it's like one of the first. That's like one of the first stories that can be like
traced back.
Yeah, it's one of the first ones that you could tie back to the whole idea of isekai.
Yeah.
All right, Lenny, you want to do the next one?
Am I doing the one that I brought up before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say to start this one off, a good way to know if a show is an isekai or not is if, well, not every crossover will be an isekai, but like a good amount of them will be. My example will be the Timmy and Jimmy crossover movie. If anyone remembers that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was such a good movie.
All
And
three of them.
it could almost be like a fucking. It could almost be a dual isekai if you really want to go that far, but They
What's
just
it, Timmy and Jimmy Power Hour? That's what it's called.
yeah,
Yeah.
Timmy and Jimmy Power Hour. They literally go to like each other's worlds. I forgot like what the plot of the movie was. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like years, but I know they go in between each other's world. I think they were like lost at first, and then they found a way to just go back to the original worlds, and then at the end, I believe they hung out. It was like a little dance before the credits ended. Them going into each other's worlds and everything.
Like even the supporting cast too.
Yeah, and it was kind of like a neat way of like a creative way of doing it because just like they changed art styles. They changed from Jimmy Neutron's 3D to Timmy Turner's 2D, and it turned out really nice and still made it entertaining. So that's like my one. If I had to pick one, isekai that's not anime or manga oriented.
Oh right, I remember that there was a sequence where they was like they had a dance
Yeah, they were
and it was like
dancing, and they
split screen. Yeah.
just changing worlds for no reason.
Well, I forgot what the love interest in Jimmy Neutron was. They just brought her back and forth through the
blonde
the-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cindy.
That's her name. Yeah, it's okay because I just found an image. Like, hold on. Here you go.
Was it him like with them? Yeah, it was them trying
Yeah.
to pull her back and forth.
Yeah,
'Cause I forget. I think she liked Timmy. She's like, no, hold on.
Yeah,
I think
Timmy's
that was the
cool.
second one. That's funny.
Yeah, because there was the there was the other one where like Timmy gave Jimmy the fairies for some reason. Like, here, grant him any wish or whatever. I don't know if I'm remembering that wrong, but they went to the 3D world for that.
But talking about this one, that also reminded me that I'm pretty sure Generator Rex and Ben 10 did the
10,
same
yeah.
thing. And they literally say like, "Hey, I'm Ben 10. I'm from a different universe. I'm trying to get back to mine." So that's the red flag where you're just like, "Oh yeah, it's technically an isekai."
it's like, yeah, they
And
just
also
said it.
thinking about it, the CW crossover with Flash and Supergirl and all those,
Yeah.
those are all
Oh.
isekais
Yeah,
because they're in a different universe.
Technically.
I still think that like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna going back to the Power Hour thing. But I still think that like the ones in Timmy's universe looked pretty good, like a lot better than Timmy going into the other universe.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I hated seeing Cosmo and Wanda
in 3D.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird.
That was funny.
I didn't like it either.
the kid around then? No, right?
No,
The
Poof.
kid?
No, Poof wasn't
Poof?
around.
No.
yet. Okay, that's what I thought. I think that was like a year or a couple of years after that.
Yeah. Where Cosmo got pregnant. That's so
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The next one that we were talking about, this one's more up Dan's alley, and it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward. And I didn't watch it much growing up, but I do remember watching the one season where they were like in the future. And where I don't remember how they got there.
I can explain it right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. So I brought it up.
Okay, I don't remember exactly how it went down because I haven't watched it for like another like 7-8 years. But it was something like, well, they've recently got into their new sewer home, and they're like, oh shit, we chilling, we're having the time of our lives, and then they're like the light kind of flashed before their eyes, and then they just appear naked. There's like, where are we? They're like the sewer has changed. Everything's different. They go out and like there's cars that they're flying and shit, and then they finally like meet up with this little kid who says, "Oh shit, I got you guys here. It's been a while, like been a while, but like I finally did it." And it turns out that that's Casey Jones and April O'Neil's son. So he brought the turtles to the future. I forget for what reason.
He's like, "Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Welcome
pretty
to
much.
the future now."
I forget for what reason. Maybe like to help him like
player?
take back his company or something like that, or his father's company, something like that, or parents' company. But there was definitely like a evil out there that like they messed around with the turtles a little. I think maybe that's how they came in as well. Oh, and the butler was a robot. And
I remember that. I had a toy of him.
Shredder was like a virus because it's future related. You know, he's in the cyberspace part. I don't know. Like they wore like more tech on their armor, and they would go into like this cyberspace computer stuff. They're like, hey, we're in the future. We're in the computer. This is.
But they would fight in the computer.
Yeah.
Yo, it was literally just Tron. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is another isekai.
Which is technically an isekai, and that's on the list.
It all just goes around. It just works.
Let's see if I can find an image of that.
Just
TMNT
comes
fast
around.
forward. Would it count if the robot in the next season, when they go back to their home, if the robot
It'd be an
goes back with
isekai for him.
for the robot? Okay.
It'd be a
my
reverse
God.
I
isekai.
think his name is Cyber Shredder. But like they wore these like suits that I think Donnie made, or yeah, something like that. But like they're like more code, I guess, because it's like the Matrix. It's pretty much the Matrix too. But like they would have extra weapons as well, like more teched out stuff. Yeah, I like the designs stuff. It's cool.
I forget about it a lot, but like I just remember I really liked it.
Yeah.
I think that was when did that come out? When we were like in first and second grade?
No, 2006.
I think it was around that time. Or we like
yeah.
first and second. That sounds right.
This was the 6th season, and they started 2003.
I remember because I think what happened was like my tooth fell out or something, and I think instead of getting like money, my mom just gave me like the butler as a toy. But yeah, that was a day.
Wait, like a Happy Meal toy, or like just the
No,
regular
just
toy?
like a regular toy.
Interesting.
Do you want to see Pimp Pimp
Yes.
Donatello? Hold on.
You said pimp. I want to see
She
it.
said pimp, and we're talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's Donatello in a tuxedo, but it looks like a pimp.
Yo, yes.
Yo, he
I don't have a
tripping?
good resolution. Here, hold on. I can. Yeah, there you go.
Donatello iced out.
Does he not look like a pimp? Even like
Yo, Donnie out there.
even like the purple and shit.
Big
Oh
Donnie
my
out here.
god. He really does. Oh my lord. That's amazing.
Oh wow, that's great. Okay.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah, that show, it was like a soft reboot. I don't I forget why they did it. Maybe the ratings were going down, so they were like, let's reboot this and make it in the future. I remember I had a backpack of the show and had fast forward on it. Yeah.
This
Okay.
kind of reminds me of something because this is just like one season where it's like this, and I know that this is an anime, obviously, but there was one season of Yu-Gi-Oh, and Fairy Tail did it too, where like they just do it for a season where they're just like, yeah, we're gonna isekai for now, and then go back to the normal shit later.
God,
I don't get that. Like I get it, and I don't.
Weird.
Where they're just like, oh, this is popular now, let's do it.
Fairy Tail did it for like a parallel universe and just had certain characters be like older or cooler.
Wait,
It was
does
really
that mean
weird.
Phil of the Future is Isekai?
Yeah, it's a reverse isekai.
That's tough.
It's a reverse isekai because he's going to the modern era.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yo, it just works. Okay.
I mean, eventually they come back. I'll just say that. Eventually they come back.
Yeah.
And then
But that's what I'm saying. Like for
yeah.
a season, they're just out. They're
Yeah.
out and doing weird stuff, and then they go back.
Yeah.
Okay, now these last two, I want to say them together because they're connected, and you're gonna have to hear me out. So isekai doesn't have to be just being put in another world like physically. It could also be mentally. So that being
Oh.
said, technically, the Princess Diaries and Princess Protection Program are both isekais.
Wait, what the fuck?
Pause.
What?
Yeah.
Pause.
So in Princess Diaries, she doesn't realize at first she's just a normal teenager. And then she's thrown into royalty and she has to adjust to that and learn to live as a royal. That's a different world. That's a completely different world than what she was used to.
Oh.
And then the same thing, just the reverse for Princess Protection Program. You have a princess who has to learn to be a normal person. She was used to the world of royalty. And then she has to learn to live
That's
in a
the
more...
environment.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
does that extend then to fucking The Parent Trap
Yes.
with the
Yeah.
twin switch?
Mhm.
Technically, by definition, because it's
Okay.
mental state. It's also it can be
Yeah.
mentally.
Oh my
Not-
god, I forgot the Princess Protection Program was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I only brought it up because Selena Gomez, and I knew Dan would be like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Okay, well,
Oh my
you know
God.
way too much.
But here's the thing: me and Lenny were talking in the car on Friday to D&D, and I was like, these are technically true. And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Damn, we're gonna bring it up just because Selena Gomez."
Would you like to know? I have never actually seen this
Jesus.
movie.
I have multiple times, and it's
I
okay.
know.
Yeah, I
have.
know.
It's not great. It's a Disney Channel movie.
I'm
I like
aware.
Princess Diaries, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Princess Diaries was like an actual good movie.
I know.
It's an actual
program, which is like.
Yo,
one
can we
of those
watch Princess
Disney
Diaries
movies.
when we watch after
'Cause
we watch Monsters Inc. University?
Hold on.
Because I remember, like, at the end
Also,
of...
it's Anne Hathaway, so like.
Actually, I was going to say, in Princess Protection Program, like, I remember the end of it where she was like, "No, I'll sacrifice my life. I'll go live the rich life. You can stay and be a teenager." Like, I remember
You can be
she's
normal.
I remember she's about to go into the helicopter. She's like, "No, wait, hold on." It was just confusing. And then they had
Well-
the books stacked on their heads.
She was teaching her how to be a royal,
How to balance.
how to be noble.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that shit's crazy though. Because but that's the whole point of this. You don't realize these things, but by definition, they are. Because that's just the whole trope of it. At the end of the day, isekai isn't a genre; it's a trope.
I feel like we should just gatekeep isekais. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's
Wait,
way
what do
too
you
many
mean?
already.
The definition's a little too
Russia is
vague.
actually doing that.
Oh
Good for
yeah.
them.
Oh
Good
my
for them.
god!
my
I
God,
forgot.
Russia's
Wait,
actually
which-
banning isekais.
Which show in particular are they banning? Oh, Konosuba.
Zero.
Konosuba
Konosuba.
too. Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
This is actually
Aren't they just
perfect to bring
banning-
up now.
Aren't they just banning anime?
Yeah, but like Konosuba was one of the big ones, which was kind of. I don't remember the reasoning for it. Let me actually look it up.
I won't
It was
lie. I
against
thought Lenny was about to
Christian
say. I thought Lenny was going to
I
say,
don't
you know, Russia is also an isekai. I was like, what do you mean?
Russia,
I mean, going to
Russia's-
Russia is.
Russia
If you
is a
think
different
about
world itself. What do you mean? There's superhumans out there. Tell me otherwise.
He's
It
got a
promotes
point.
reincarnation beliefs. Okay, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy though, because like Konosuba is really good. We already talked about that before on the
Konosuba?
anime tier
Oh
list.
my
Like that's a
God.
top tier. That's some top tier shit right there.
Some good shit.
And now it's banned in Russia. So yeah, I mean it's not us, so but like that's pretty sad. But yeah, no, back to Princess Protection Program. Yeah, it's an isekai.
Balance books on your head. Yeah.
Yeah, balance books on your head, and you'll become a princess.
Eh?
That's what I learned from that. Also, if you're a princess, you'll be a normal girl if you work at an ice cream shop. But then you're gonna get ice cream all over you because the mean girl is screwing with
mean.
you. Yeah,
The
that's
mean
no
girl is
good, if
just
Sonic
mean.
would say.
You know what? I know this is not the same thing, but when you said ice cream shop, I remember the episode where in Wizards of Waverly Place, where I'm fucking like where Harper and Alex got mad at each other, and then they're like, no, we got to work together, and then they make a big mess, and they're like, oh no, we're friends again, because they were in an argument.
I like remember that plot line, but I don't remember the episode. I just feel like it's really generic.
It is, but I mean, it's fucking, you know, we're young.
I mean, it's Wizards of Waverly Place, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I like the movie.
Oh my
All right,
god,
wait, no, that's not it. Okay, that's not.
this is so off topic. My mom was watching Bones, and it was like I think it was Bones, and there was an episode where like I guess this girl is like marrying a guy, and he already has a kid. So it's like second marriage or whatever. And she's talking to the kid and he's like, yeah, my favorite show is Wizards of Waverly Place. And I was like, God, I feel old.
Oh wow. Do you wanna? Is there another one you want to do? You want to go through the
Those
list
were
that
the
Lenny
big
sent?
ones. However, we can go down that list that Lenny brought up.
Let's
and
go
just talk
all over the
about
place.
those.
Not
Yeah,
down.
I want to
Yeah,
go.
I'm about to say, if you guys want to spitball,
Yeah,
let's-
Yeah,
I
and
kinda
then we
wanna
can
start with,
answer.
like, I kind of want to throw in Spy Kids.
Spy Kids
Oh,
3D
yeah.
is
Start with
definitely
Spy
an Isekai.
Spy Kids 3D. You know the guy? Yeah. The guy that literally
What?
got
Wait,
murdered.
wait. What happened in that?
her email.
What happened? That was I forgot his name.
Well, I forget what his name. He was just the guy. He was the actual guy.
It's Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
That's his name. But I
He
forgot what
literally
he said.
comes in and he's like, I'm the protagonist. No, I forget
Yeah, hold on,
what
let
he
me look up
actually
the
says.
meme. 'Cause we've
'Cause he
definitely
can't-
said
he
that shit to
literally-
each other.
He's like, I'm the guy. And then he walks in and then he gets insta-killed. Like, not even like he loses a life. He loses like all of his lives. And it's kind of like that moment where it's just like, oh, he's actually the guy when he has actually 99 lives. Which is kind of funny. And then he explodes into dust.
It just dies.
He says cake. That's what he says.
I like how this
Hey,
is
cake.
this is the original SAO right here.
Yo, okay. And like the description, it's like it's comparable to a live action SAO. And I was thinking, like, man, if SAO was live action,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I wouldn't want to live. It'd be so bad.
So this he says cake.
Mans just dies after saying cake.
Piece of cake.
I
Dead.
remember that shot with like the lives counting down. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Enchanted.
Enchanted was I like that movie a lot.
That was a reverse Isekai because she was going from the fairy tale land to the real world.
But then the guy goes into the fairy tale land, right?
To get her back, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
right?
then- yeah.
Okay.
There's also
I
Space
forget
Jam.
this is a thing from the
The Space Jam.
What?
God, load. I believe in you. I believe in you, Discord. You can load this GIF.
You think God stays in heaven because he lives in fear of what he's created?
Wait, did he actually say that?
Yes.
Yes, he did say
Steve
that.
Buscemi did say that.
Oh my god.
What a guy.
God.
You think God stays in heaven because he too is afraid of what he's created? It's like, okay, Spy Kids 3D.
Like, yo, we're like 12 or maybe 14. What are you saying?
What? I
bro?
think that was 2. I don't think that was 3.
That was 2, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got him doing this in the movie.
Yo, wait, we were talking about Monsters Inc. before. Monsters Inc. is an Isekai.
Yeah.
I forgot
Weird
about that.
one, though.
Boo.
It's a weird one, though.
Boo goes
it's a-
goes to Monster World.
It's a really weird Isekai,
Yeah,
be
but it is.
technically, but like,
Technically.
I mean, so is Labyrinth, but like that's like way too obvious. You know, with David Bowie.
I love finding like
So-
really bad memes and just like searching for a GIF, like this one. It's just like they're just super sped up and get zapped.
So it's not necessarily it could be across like space and not necessarily like
the
The
technical
space-time
definition
continuum.
is in a fantasy world, virtual world, or a parallel universe.
okay, because there is another season of the Ninja Turtles in that same show where they get transported from like the modern day well like the alien like this corporation who are aliens, they get transported into not the future but across space and time, I guess. No.
Oh,
Oh no!
Like,
Wait.
There's
this-
because
Keep going.
sorry, because they meet a robot in the future who's actually a dude who got his brain transplanted to a robot. Let me see if I can find it because they
while
was
you're looking for that,
Triceratop alien guys.
so and this is a game. However, it's from my childhood, and I always forget about it, and then it's brought up because I'm on Reddit right now. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, though. You're the character,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Pokemon you play as is always a human who gets turned into a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I forget this all the time, and I played those games so much.
Also, I'm disappointed that Eric
You mean
didn't say
Detective
this just to
Pikachu?
make fun of us.
What?
I'm upset. Ninja Batman.
I mean, that's technically an anime, though.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is it an anime? Is it?
I was thinking Monsters Hunter movie, even though we haven't seen it yet.
I mean, it is.
That one's just,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not even hiding it. But I think my favorite Isekai video game to play is definitely League of Legends.
Mine's definitely gonna be D&D when it comes out because that's definitely gonna be
It's
Isekai.
not.
I can already
I mean, it's
tell.
gonna be an isekai. It's just gonna be trash.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a bad one. No.
It's still one.
Why? Okay, this is weird. The Ninja Turtles, this has happened 3 times now. Then, because there's a tournament that's like across dimensions, and they go in to fight different people from different dimensions.
Mortal Kombat. Heard that.
Kind of that shit. Yeah, exactly. It's called the Battle Nexus.
Just the Ninja Turtles, but Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Leonardo fights
Yeah,
him.
that's just
Yo,
Ninja
the
Turtles just
Matrix
does
and
that all the time.
Isekai.
They just like reboot random shows where they just do other things that are popular.
See, Leonardo fights the rabbit samurai, who's actually part of a different comic universe. No, not
yeah.
Master Splinter. What?
I was gonna say, like, who the fuck is that rabbit? He looks so out of place.
Well, he's
It
well,
looks like
look,
he was made for a different show, and it was
yeah,
put in
yeah.
here.
It's a different comic. I think,
Oh,
that like they share the same what's you call it?
artist.
No. I was gonna say
Which
producer, but that's not it. Publisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then they're part of the same universe. Like it's part of the same multiverse, I think. Let's see, something else in that list. Jumanji.
I mean, it's not on the list, but Samurai Jack
Oh yeah.
did have a
Jumanji.
season where he's just like, did he get transported in time? I think was that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I
went
think
to
it
the
was like the
future.
last season or the one before that.
That he went to the
All of
future.
them?
Yeah. Or was
All
it all
of
of
them.
them?
It was
Oh, it was
all
the
of
whole
them.
thing. No, I
Yeah.
just then what happened in the last few seasons
The
that he was like
newest one,
all grizzly and shit, like he just like didn't shave.
They finished his story.
Oh,
He just like they didn't finish the story, so they brought him back just to finish his story.
oh. What happened in like the time between the 2 seasons though?
I have no idea.
Dude, we still need to watch that.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Okay, so we have like 3 things that we need to watch, but can we just start watching Samurai Jack first? Because we talked about that so much.
No, it's on Hulu if it's not on HBO Max. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was too. So like,
Dude, that's like I just want to watch that, but like I can't watch shows by myself because
I know
I'm
you
too
can't.
much of a
You have a
bitch.
problem.
I watched Jujutsu Kaisen and that's it. And I was like, hey, I should watch more anime, and I haven't.
It's on HBO Max.
Okay.
Another one we can also mention is Jumanji. It's
Mhm.
both from the original one and also the reboot one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because the board game and then the video game one.
Yeah. Well, the board game comes to like this world, doesn't it?
Yeah. Why isn't it more?
It's a
I don't know.
weird. I think
I
it's
don't
a
know
weird
about-
perspective of
Yeah, I don't know
the
about
board
the original
games
one.
world is manifesting around the kids.
Ah, okay.
That's what's more.
Well, I was gonna say too.
It's a
what's
pocket
his face?
dimension, heard that.
It's what's his face? The lead in the original.
Is
Uh,
Lovecraft an isekai? Hold on.
Part of yeah. He gets Lovecraft Country.
The kid goes into the
I mean-
board game and then grows up. That's
Talking
what I
about
was thinking
Robin
of.
Williams.
Robin Williams, yeah.
Yeah.
But he went into the board game.
They went into it in the new one. Well, not the
Yeah,
board game, but they still
the
went
video
into
game.
it,
Yeah.
technically.
So is there any other like
I'm trying to think of any other. I mean, the most notable one that we didn't really talk about was Matrix.
Tron? Oh,
Tron.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tron.
Well, yeah. Tron's also. I forgot about that, but
Futurama.
I never watched Tron.
oh
though.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Futurama. Yeah.
That's
That's a
yeah.
good
That's a
one.
big one.
That
Sorry,
shit.
I found
Like, I mean,
another list. I'm going.
that's fine. Like I think with that one, they constantly go back to that part where he got frozen.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Space Jam as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we said
And then the
Space Jam,
upcoming
though.
one too.
Okay, I'm gonna say the rest on this list because some of them I just don't think they are, but like, there's Lost, Gargoyles,
Gargoyles was, I'm pretty sure.
Super Mario Bros. Super Show,
Yeah.
and Star Trek Voyager.
I don't know about Star. I never seen Star Trek, so I wouldn't
I've
know.
never seen
I've
Voyager.
never seen Voyager.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man Unlimited.
Oh yeah. I was
that
gonna
the
count.
Spider-Man
That's the
that
one.
goes in the future.
No. That's the Spider-Man that goes into a
The
different planet.
Yeah. No, I think it's an alternate
Yeah,
universe.
alternate
You
Earth
sure?
ruled by animal
Yeah.
human hybrids that have
Okay.
thrown mankind to the lower class.
Yeah. The Green
Ah.
Goblin is actually a goblin, I think. Or like all the
Yeah.
animal-based things are actually
Sounds
the animal.
incredible.
Which is
sounds,
amazing.
like, sounds like a great
Features
time,
like
to be
society with
honest.
fly project crazy robotic policeman. My God.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like from the list. I don't think there's everything we mentioned already.
Any
Yeah.
Vin Diesel movie.
No.
Is an isekai.
What?
Any Vin Diesel movie
Yeah,
is an
Fast-
isekai.
Fast
Prove me
Five
Half of
wrong.
them
is an
aren't even
isekai.
isekais. What?
Prove me wrong.
No, because
Riddick?
Vin.
All of Riddick? What?
Yep.
No,
How?
I'm not
I feel
gonna
like-
try and prove
Yup.
you wrong. You need to prove your point.
Okay, what else?
This
Name
is
another
this
one.
is up to you now. This is
All
not
Fast and
Riddick.
my
Furious
job.
definitely
My
is
point.
isekai. You see them what's it called? There's no way that car caught Letty in Fast and Furious
Shut up.
6. So like, what's up?
What is
Name another
wrong
one.
with you?
The pacifier, definitely isekai.
What do you mean?
Fucking
I
pacifier.
was gonna make a joke about that,
Crazy.
but you're like
the
you're
Iron
going.
Giant.
Oh, fucking Ready Player One.
Yeah.
I was
You see
thinking
what-
that too.
Yeah, he said Iron
Yeah.
Giant.
Yeah.
You didn't even say Ark either. I'm upset.
I just saw that right now.
You
It
saw
just
it.
popped up. Yeah, it says
Ark
Arc
Survival.
Arc
You
2.
just-
You know there's a TV series being filmed?
Oh God,
Yeah,
I forgot.
and
I
that's why I'm
forgot.
upset.
Fucking
Okay.
Planet Sheen
Oh
Oh
god.
god,
no.
that's
What?
is technically one. I hate it, but it is one.
I didn't like the style of it.
It was
It was
just bad.
gross. It was funny, but it was gross.
If I forget Narnia, because
no.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's an OG one too.
yes, they literally walk into a wardrobe and then it's just like, oh,
Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh,
I don't.
I
Yeah.
forgot about this. There was the.
mm,
I think this was a Disney movie. Oh, we're back, a dinosaur story where the dinosaurs come back to like modern day like Chicago or something, or not Chicago,
What?
San Francisco.
Is it live action?
how?
No, it's animated.
What? How?
I don't know. I forget. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's definitely an isekai.
Bro, I said, don't make me say Jurassic
Oh,
Park.
the Smurfs. The Smurfs.
Yeah.
The Smurfs is yeah. This is
Welcome
just
to
comes-
the Big
This is
Apple.
what
This
I
is-
mean for the listeners at home. This is what I mean when I say we need to gatekeep isekais. We just
I
need
think
to.
I think that's
Just
the
stop
moral
letting
of this
people Get away
episode.
with it. Stop letting people get away with it. If
You want me
someone
to-
tells you
I'll make you
that
happy,
some
Patty.
stupid movie is an isekai, just tell them no.
You ready? I'm
No,
gonna
you're
make you
wrong.
happy.
Just tell them.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make you happy. Today's Gibby's birthday. From my
Gibby or the actor?
The actor that
Oh.
plays Gibby.
Okay.
That's a little less important. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't. How is this supposed to make me happy?
It got you to stop thinking about it.
He does have a fucking point. I guess that is the moral of the episode. In this list that Lenny sent, I see just Red Skull, and I'm like, is him going to Vormir?
Wait. Oh, this reminds me. So
God
Eric
damn.
brought up the D&D movie coming out, but we forgot about the old D&D cartoon.
Oh
know,
no,
Ranger,
yeah.
Warrior, and
and
acrobat.
acrobat.
God.
It was the cartoon.
It's the it's the like the G. Is it the
And-
GI Joe style? Where like
You know what it looks like? It looks like the fucking like
Trash.
you know like the Zelda CDI games.
oh no, no,
Fucking looks like a Wanda Gamelon
No.
or something.
that's bad. All right, is there anything else you
Wait,
guys
wait.
want to bring up?
Ranger, Warrior, and Acrobat.
God, that looks
Oh,
terrible.
it does look like
You know
it.
it.
It's like
The-
He-Man and
Yeah, I was about to
Thundercats.
say.
God.
The one
It
on
looks like the one at
the
Gamelon.
right,
With the colors, it looks like the one at Gamelon.
the short one looks like just like child He-Man.
It does.
He's just a young He-Man.
And then the one next to him to this right looks like he's like a wannabe He-Man. He's like the Walmart brand
No,
one.
He's like, no, that's Walmart brand Legolas.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like we don't
Is that
worry, we
Daphne?
have Legolas at home. that's the Legolas at home.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Bro, that's Def He-Man all the way
That's
to the left.
garbage.
What are y'all talking about? To the
That's-
max.
That's Shiro. What you mean?
No, that's He-Man all the way to the back. They got the same
Wait,
haircut.
wait, I
What are
hate
y'all
it.
talking
Stop.
about?
Stop it. Stop.
No.
Jeez.
Well, they do have the same haircut. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
you can't look past
You can
it. They
say
really do
that
look
their
like-
faces don't look anything alike, but their hair does.
Just put your thumb in front of your face.
Put your hair down.
We got anything else?
I'm done. I'm fresh out of stuff.
I
I think we talked about
Cannot think
everything.
of any.
Yeah. I mean, I
The
think we
He-Man
talked.
movie.
We
In
talked
short,
about,
Isekais aren't new. We just didn't realize it until someone pointed it out.
And we need to gatekeep them better.
I feel like Patty hasn't said much this episode besides we need to gatekeep Isekai.
Like it's
yeah,
so
and the
stupid
lighting
how many-
round.
You know what I'm really happy about? So League of Legends used to be an isekai, like canonically, and then they like wrote that out. And I'm really proud of them for doing that. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, so that is the end of the episode of the first week of anime. Woo!
Woot woot.
Yes.
It went really well.
Yeah.
We had a realization for stuff that we didn't have a realization for.
Anime.
And I gotta talk about Ninja Turtles again.
Oh God.
I did that for you, Dan.
Okay.
Not even gonna lie.
This one's for you.
So thank you for listening. We're available for wherever you're listening from, where it goes from Spotify, what is it? Apple iTunes? Gross. Is that what it's called, or what is it? Apple Podcast?
Apple Podcast.
Apple
I thought you
Or
don't have to.
iTunes
You don't have
Podcast.
to mention it. If,
Well, I'm getting down the line, Dan, because thank you for listening on YouTube too.
okay.
Hit that like button, smash it, ding the bell.
Smash.
You know, hit the dislike button too. We like criticism. I don't care. Do something.
Don't
All right.
actually. That's pretty cringe.
Don't actually. They're
You hit the
gonna
like or
listen.
you hit nothing.
They're gonna listen to me. Join our community Discord that we have. You know, come talk. We want to talk.
Yeah,
As you
Some
can
more
see,
than
we like
others.
talking. We do a
more
podcast.
than
It's
others.
kind of implied.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
very talkative.
Sometimes. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
Dan was quiet last night, so it was kind of crazy. But all right.
Okay.
Follow us on all social media: TikTok, gross, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Nerds Be Like Pod. I will talk to you on Instagram. Brandon will talk to you on TikTok, gross.
Do you want to?
Patty
Do
will
you
talk
want
to
to
you
talk
on
about that
Twitter.
milestone?
Yeah, hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
And Dan will talk to you on Facebook because we have Facebook because
Ew,
we're like
no, don't
40.
say it like that.
Yeah.
I don't use it. I don't use it.
Yeah, I thought it like that.
Yeah. I like
Gross.
that.
So recently on Instagram, we've been posting a lot more. We're trying to interact more. We have recently hit over 100 followers on our Instagram. Yay! Clap it up for yourself. Yeah.
Hey, we got another.
That's great. Yeah, as we speak, we're getting followers. It's fine.
We're just so
We
famous.
love it.
Patty.
Go like our most recent post. You know what I mean? Check out the video if you haven't seen the review for Falcon and Winter Soldier already. Great episode. We had fun doing it. It was really long too for some odd reason.
I fixed the
It's a
time, but it
review.
was
What do you
pretty
mean?
long. Yeah.
It was long. We got into it on that episode, which we haven't in a while. So like,
Yeah.
it's an excuse. You can hit our email, nerdsbelikePod@gmail.com, because, we're 46 and we work for a corporation, so that'll be fine too. Leave a review on iTunes. And if you leave a 5-star review, Patty will go as close as he can to his mic without swallowing it and read your review.
Yeah, you
so, yeah, he's going to go all Little John and the East Side Boys on us and say, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. It's the Yin Yang Twins, but still. So, yeah, go do that. We have some merch, click the links.
Do you want can I say what we have right now? The new design. Cool. All right, I'm gonna upload this tonight. When we're recording this, which would be the Monday. We have a Zemo shirt inspired by a moment from the podcast where we talked about Baron Zemo. It's literally his mask and like text right there that says Zemo mode.
You're welcome.
Courtesy of Eric and Patty.
You're welcome.
Amen, brother.
So yeah, I really like that design. And I think we might do a Winter Soldier and Captain America separately.
Winter Solider?
Winter Solider, yeah, we're gonna do
just make a Winter Solider shirt.
I know, that's what I'm doing. Shut up.
I didn't know I edited that out.
So yes, that's where, like Brandon said, we moved to a different merch store, said. But it should be linked in that big link in the description. Big link.
Yeah, big links. Heard that. Pause.
Big boy links, baby.
I should just name this end of the episode Big Links.
Big links.
Right. Okay, speaking of links. Along with you clicking wherever you click to go to our stuff, where it has, what does it have on it, Dan? It has our Discord, it has...
Well, these links aren't in the...
Then where are these links at, Dan?
They're in the description of every episode.
Okay, in our description, we have links, ways to support the Asian American communities, the African American communities, the coronavirus donations. I think we still have links for Texas.
Yeah, what the fuck did that go? Okay, I don't know what happened.
Mistaken.
They got lost somewhere.
I memorized this thing. I'm listening to y'all.
When did they get lost?
There's one more.
I think I might have deleted by accident, transferring someone over.
The last one it was in was 87.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Put that back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We apologize. I should have caught that before. I apologize.
So they're messing me up. This is my week doing closing, and they mess me up. You hear this?
No. You helped me.
I'm appalled. Okay.
I'm appalled you.
With that, do we want to preview the next episode? What are we doing? Where are we going? And what's happening?
What fantasy world are we headed to?
Yo, all I gotta say is don't stop. We're in luck now.
Find out next time on the Nerds Be Like podcast.
So yeah, we'll catch you guys for that episode. Yeah, and good night or have a good day.
Stay safe.
Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.